Hello. I'm back streaming this game. We're going to be doing I think it's the first trial in the second case. Yeah. Whoop. Day 2 with the trial. Hello, everybody. We're gonna be doing like I said before you guys joined, we're doing the first trial of the second episode. It's day 2. So we did the investigation last episode, but yeah. I do apologize for the voices that I do ahead of time. Load the selected save. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. No! I have to do the judge again! I don't know! Okay. I don't want to do this. Okay, I'll do it anyway. It's gonna hurt my voice, but... Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. I'm sorry? Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. I will not probably have a different voice for Edgeworth. I think just my voice just a little lower works a little bit better. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. Oh, thank you! Okay, Phoenix and Edgeworth are just... Oh, I swear it's canon. It is canon. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene. Detective Gumshoe. Perfect duo. Oh my god, definitely. I don't remember the Japanese name, but there was this Twitter post that I saw a little bit back that had the name, but it was all just the first letters of the entire sentence. I don't know where the meme is. Okay, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name is Detective Gumshoe, sir! I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir! Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir! Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Detective Dick Gumshoe! No, I can't comment on that. The body was found... Oh, no, it's this voice. Detective was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir! Can't ignore his name like that! Wait, no, I'm sorry! The detective was found by the window, yes. The detective is dead right there. Detective Dick Gumshoe was found right there. Perfect shape. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. I'm saluting every time I do his voice. It's the shape of his... Nope. Yeah, you can't... No, we're not finishing that sentence. Peach juice. statue as evidence. Yeah, no, quite literally. The court dies. We can't continue the trial, guys. I'm dead. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added. Okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir! God, the voices sound similar. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir! I had hard evidence she did it, sir! Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. No. No, don't testify. Maya Fey's arrest. Detective Dick Gumshoe and his hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Wait, no, wrong voice. It's sort of the same. It's okay. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The judge rushed to the scene. The judge is involved in the case completely. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. We made Wright worth straight. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Ow! My hands hurt after that. Hey, Maya just threw me. Yep, Maya just threw me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she'd bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Oh, okay, so this is when it's coming in. Cross-examine his hair. I've created an entirely different case. First of all, the judge was at the scene of the murder. The detective is dead. And Phoenix Wright is flying across the courtroom. That's the case now. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? Holy crap, that came out really bad. No, Your Honor. I like to begin my cross-examination. Okay, so press everything. Got it. Wait, no, wrong button. Nope. Where's my L? Oh, that's the R button. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal. Don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue. There were 2 people there already. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. It felt a lot longer than that. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got here. Nope. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. What was he doing in that 3 minutes? Walking? Driving? No. No, we're not doing that. Yes, sir! The defendant, Miss Maya Payne, the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With their funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair. You have spiky hair too, the fuck you mean? You two stand out like suspicious crime people at a crime scene. You stand out more than I do. Well, he does have a point about her. Gets the phone call. Alright boys, let's go! Dashes out the door. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Am I gonna get penalized? No. Maybe I don't have to... Who's the witness? Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? You did say, you said it, Is Ethan here? No! No, there's no Ethan here. No, there's no Ethan here. The witness was me, I was there. Okay, so what did you see? Ethan is here, twin? Which Ethan? I know like 5. Ethan 1, 2, 3, or 4. Or maybe 5. Oh! Oh, Oh. Alright. Yep, I remember that. I saw the detective was dead and the judge was in the corner watching it all. The judge didn't even stop. The judge didn't stop it. He let it happen. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss Maya isn't suspicious. No, Miss May isn't suspicious. And she sure isn't Pink, pal. Yeah, no, I'm changing this case over and over and over again. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? The judge was eating... Wait, earlier by popcorn? No, wait. Yeah, no, autocorrect hates you because I'm either getting the judge was eating by popcorn, he's sitting by a bucket of popcorn, or it's the judge was earlier by popcorn and recording it. There's no good way you can put that. Oh. I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Oh my god. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony. Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. I definitely sound like I'm dying. Witness testimony, hard evidence. After securing the suspect. No. The judge didn't do that. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I'm dying, bailiff! Give me my meds! I like that. That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital trying to do that so fast.
I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Oh, my mouse.
Try to be more careful. Very well, the cross-examine. Nope. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Do I have to press on this as well? Okay, clearly in blood, left. Wait. Oh, no. Victim's finger before she died. Can I just press this? Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure. It happens all the time in books and the movies.
This isn't a movie, detective, but it is a game. A game, dear. No. Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't. Nope,
not wrong voice.
I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah. Actually, you got a point, pal.
A gay theory? No! Gumshoe isn't part of this. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Order!
That didn't go so well.
That's right. What he said.
That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there. Let's find it. I'm gonna look through the court record because Mia's autopsy report. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Yeah. So, I got the right point. Okay, so yeah, I'm correct. I gotta present the autopsy report. Oh no, here it comes! No. It's gonna be an updated autopsy report. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? Well, when? The day after the murder? It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. For fuck's sakes! What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. The same day, then! Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. Almost immediate. Okay. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. Me when I update the autopsy report. Just no. Why didn't we get this information beforehand? I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, It's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth! I'm a sham! Yeah, you're a sham, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy report updated in the court record. I hate that so much. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes?
That seems too easy. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. Finally, I don't have to do gumshoe's voice. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? Phoenix, mind out of the gutter. Yummy peach juice. I can't take it seriously when I say that. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Why is everyone doing that?
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aww, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
The court is full of bowl cuts, and this is the first one they've seen in a while. The only female contact they've had in years. And it's not even contact. Witness's account.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
Alright, bye-bye. Good night.
Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her carefully way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Of course! Let me cross-examine every witness. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Alright, thank you. Do I have anything that would... Wait, why would you look at the window, though? That's my question. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know? I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one? Definitely. Like, what's to expect? Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at the time of night.
Oh.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl! Jesus Christ.
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out of the window. What did you see next? I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. I don't think I have to press that one other one, but press this. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Wait, are you sure? Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes. What is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. I didn't actually think about that. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. Oh, we progressed. No, that's all that matters.
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statue clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Hee.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Okay, witness's account. I did. There's no point in pressing that. Ran off to the right. haven't specified, but I will press anyway. Is that right as in your right as you look from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Okay, so.
And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
Okay, and she hit her with that weapon. I just feel like you couldn't see it from that far. Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock. How do you know that though? Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm on to something now. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to present it here. Oh, I might be wrong here, but... Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Order, order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
He was part of the last trial! What do you mean? But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with those questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Phew. That was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fayenco?
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fayenco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. How? You can't hear through two thick walls?
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
He's a dumbass! The judge is a dumbass! No, Your Honor! Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have no proof that she could not? I don't even know if I have proof of that. Amateurs, listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. Oh, what? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed. Objection sustained.
Damn, time to switch directions quick.
Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright?
Oh. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't... Oh! Well, both are true at the same time, but yeah, it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. I mean, it had papers in it, but it's nothing that makes it work.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look, right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
How did she take it out? Like Mia.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
What?
Well, Miss May. Tisk, tisk. Huh? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. He's supposed to have the evidence too, though. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? It was after the witness heard the clock. Then there is no contradiction. Good point. However, your mother... Nope.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
No. We have evidence against that. It's the phone call. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed?
Yeah? Maybe. Oh, impossible, of course. I approve. But what? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed was... I'll double check. Again, what was it this time? It's not working. This? Take a look at this.
It's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention? Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't working right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clock work out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Ow! Ow, that hurt. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Wiretap? We have one in our inventory, I guess?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What story was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes! Larry, Cindy Stone, Mia, Maya, Phoenix, and I guess Winston Payne and the judge would be the only ones who would know of it. The witness claims she had seen it before, or I guess even the jury. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Oh, it's the thinker itself. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
Oh? Oh.
Oh, shit.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter anyway, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die!
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Huh? Oh. Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that this was a clock.
She heard?
That was correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Marka. Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Well, you're not supposed to go snooping.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone. Were you not?
Oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
It's outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is quite literally the phone again. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What is it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
La.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! Who gives you the right to talk to me like that, you lawyer?
No one's impressed by that.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that.
It's no fair. I read it wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is it? Is that it? Oh.
I don't like getting that. I did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? What was the point? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping or irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. And the day of the murder too, it's definitely connected.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Yeah, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought of that, and of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. That's not what I was thinking. Because the conversation was there in the morning.
So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No. They're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you're sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. But why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept it. We'll get through to it. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Cool. You fell right into my trap. Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. I don't remember the voice for this. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Why do you bring an entire tea set?
Very good, sir.
Miss May's room service.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from a guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder somehow, Maya will be finished. Miss May's room service. Okay. Okay, I don't need to question that. I believe I received a call. Okay. Sure, it was Miss May on the phone.
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... What? The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then?
What do you mean by them? Oh. Iced coffee. What? 9 on the dot, you said.
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
The time of the murder. Brought it to her at precisely requested time, of course. Precisely 9 then?
Precisely. Exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m.
How could you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, hee I like iced coffee at 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir.
Why would you be so particular about the time? I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May. I'm sure it was Miss April May herself.
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It is an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with, embracer, sir.
An embracer? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that? It seems like, you know, she's trying to get on his good side.
I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir.
I doubt that.
It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir.
Mom's pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something. I wanted the bellboy to remember her. I questioned everything. I didn't think I had anything in the evidence to, like, go against that. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
Can
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait, please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The shroud of justice has gone on long enough.
Oh no, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I will give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? I don't. Well, bed making has nothing. Room service. Check. Tell me more about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in this thing.
Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really.
I see. Disappointment? What do you mean? Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I am not without charm, sir. But even I'd have a little chance with her lovers. There.
What did he say? Someone else was with her. What did you say?
Rather, quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why do you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite, indeed. It was that, good barrister over there, Mr. Edgeworth, who
Told you not to say.
asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Edgeworth, you got some explaining to do.
You fool!
Done it. I've won. Briefly. We gotta find that other person. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct.
Yes, sir.
And when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room.
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. The man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup. Too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. Oh shit. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, nope, that's Edgeworth. Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. Court is adjourned.
September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
But really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
We're gonna find out more about this man.
You think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
says...
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. That might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Gosh, I typed that. Then ran to the right, but she was caught in straw. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to use that next time in trial. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Alright, so I'm gonna save this for now, and we'll be doing the investigation after. Yeah, I should be streaming this Wednesday at night about like 10 p.m. CST, hopefully. If not, then, well, I do apologize in advance. But yeah, thanks for all those who have joined today. I had a lot of fun doing this, like I have all different other times. Yeah, this should be up on my Twitch as I highlight, and also on my YouTube as well. So yeah, thanks everyone. Bye bye.